What's going on, guys? The Gaming Kings here, and I'm back with another video updating you on Fortnite Battle Royales. Scratch that, Fortnite saved the world's weekly and daily item shop. So let's head over there. Boom. As you can see, we got some brand new skins and they're on sale. That's right, on sale right now. Stars and Stripes AC, Stars and Stripes Penny, Vanguard Suvi, the Copper Freedoms Harold. Like, we got some new stuff in there, guys. Like, some brand new stuff, yo. That's what's up, you know what I'm saying? So let's have a look, see through what their stats are and stuff. So we'll start with the bonuses. Make it count. Increase pistol critical hit damage by 35%. That's quite a lot. So if you got a pistol that has high crit chance, putting this in your support squad will do so much. It will do wonders. And then for your tactical slot, you have decoy. Periodically damages enemies within the radius. So as they're being attracted, they're getting damaged at the same time. So that's also going to be really good and will go very well with constructors. So this guy, all in all, his bonuses from the looks of it are really good. As for his normal bonuses, we have increased chance to find double loot, shock tower, loot llama, teddy, increased duration of shock tower only by 2 seconds, so it increases the range of teddy's attack by 2 towers. In the zone, increased pickup damage by 24%. Further increases duration of shock tower. So that's like 4 seconds extra. That's pretty good. Because shock tower doesn't last long enough, if you ask me. Enemies damaged by teddy have movement and attack speed slowed by 30% for 6 seconds. Pretty good. Shock tower can emit a third bolt of chain of lightning striking on 7. I swear down. This guy actually sounds pretty good. Anti-material charge. Impossibility matrix increases Teddy's cooldown and the shock tower to 50% when using a charge fragment. Alright, fair enough. Shock tower will deal 133% extra damage. He sounds pretty good, I'm not gonna lie to you still. He actually sounds pretty good. Here's the full view of him, if you was wondering. He actually looks decent, man. I like it, I like his moves as well, his stats, all good. Alright, now for Stars and Stripes Penny. Boom. So increased blunt melee damage by 12%. So that's like clubs and hardware and stuff like that. And kinetic punch increases the impact and knockback of anti-material charge by a moderate amount. But what's a moderate amount, you know what I mean? But it's only the impact and knockback of it. So really, I don't really use anti-material charge on any husk. So I don't know. I'll buy it, just keep it in my collection, but I don't know about her in general from her bonuses. But for her main skills, we have increased build and speed and reduced build and cost by 10%, kinetic overload, damage hyper plasma, energy, critical hits with hardware, trigger, dealing damage and knockback. That's kind of once every 6 seconds. It sounds alright, but I don't really use like them blunt weapons. So we got base, which goes out 3 segments from placement. An additional base, so it goes out by 4 towers now instead. Increases base damage reflected by 50%. That one sounds pretty good. I think that's the first time I've seen that skill on a constructor, so it sounds pretty good so far. But I don't know, it's not really competing with my neon base guy right now. He's my main base guy, I'm not gonna lie to you. We've got plasma pulse, electrified floors, enemies within the area take base damage every 2 seconds. That's why you see some constructors, when they put base down, they'll put floors everywhere just because the enemies are going to take more damage just for stepping on the base floor. Reduce the cooldown of plasma pulse. I don't really like plasma pulse. Increase damage of plasma pulse by 20%. Bull rush increases the rate of plasma pulse explosions by 33%. When kinetic overload is triggered, it affects within a 0.5 tower radius of the primary target. Sounds alright again. Let's have a full view of it. Looks pretty good. Miss Fickums and that, get me? Like what my man's been saying. What's his name? Daquan, man. That tears some Daquan, man. Daquan. And this guy's one, okay. Melee critical hits do increased impact and add 1.5 second of stun when the enemy is interrupted. So interrupted during what, their attack? Increase the impact by I guess the impact will interrupt their attack and then that will stun them. So sounds pretty good. I have to test that out and see how that one goes. Increase chance to find double loot by 6%, anti-material charge, loot llama, shock tower, fist of the south moon, reduce the cooldown of anti-material charge by 13 seconds, structural strike, dealing damage to structures with anti-material charge, refunds 5 stamina and reduces cooldown by 7 seconds, phase shift, phase out, reduces the refill time of phase shift by 5 seconds, phase runner, increases movement speed by 25% for 4 seconds, regenerate energy 24% more quickly, in the zone, increase pickaxe damage by 24%, iron knuckles, increases damage of anti-material charge by an additional 500% against enemies, also adds 15% damage vulnerability to enemies of 15 seconds, so that would be good to weaken like maybe a mini boss. But I haven't really used anti-material charge against Husk. It doesn't really do damage, but we're saying 500%. I can't remember if other Outlanders do 500 as well, but it seems like doing that against like a mini boss just to add damage and vulnerability will be worth it, sort of thing, you know what I mean? Then we got phased and confused. Phase shift has 1 additional charge, pretty useful. And here's the look at him. He's got that red and white theme going on. So if you ask me, yeah man, he looks good as well. All of these guys look good. They're all good in their own ways. Other than that, make sure you buy your flux. We got wall lights down here and the copper tiger jaw. I may be copping the copper tiger jaw. Copping the copper tiger jaw. But yeah. So what's new again is this Freedom's Herald. And yeah, not much. Launches fireworks that bounce off walls and will knock back and damage enemies in a small radius when they explode. Launches fireworks that bounce off walls and will knock back enemies. Sounds alright. And we've got the FAMAS, the copper links, slow firing burst, above range, headshot damage, and excellent stability. I have to see how it performs, but that's a lot to buy though. Think about it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things to buy with Springer on Gold. I haven't even been playing that much, but first things first, legendary flux. Come on, everyone should know that if you're not getting your legendary flux first things first, come on, you need to rethink what you're doing now. Anyway guys, that's all from me. If this video has helped you out in any way, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.